I was on a panel with 3 other female police officers who are also mothers, and we talked about establishing healthy boundaries for working moms. Honestly, I think the biggest challenge is childcare, and if there was someone else who could take care of your kids while you were being a cop, then that would obviously be ideal. That's not normally the case for most women. They have to choose if they want to stay at home or if they want to take those special assignments or promote. But if there were those opportunities for childcare that was provided by the city or the police department, that would be a huge eliminated barrier. I think being an advocate, it starts with just kind of knowing what the laws are, what the policies are, what you're entitled to, establishing your boundaries, and then speaking up, having a voice, speaking up for yourself when you know that you're not going to be able to do that assignment, or that it's unfair that they're asking you to do something they wouldn't ask someone else to do. I think being an advocate too is helping other women. So once you've gotten through it, then kind of being a champion for those other women coming behind you, even if they're not in the room, and being that voice for them about what they're going through to educate those who may not know. The recruiting piece, I think 30 by 30 is doing an excellent job in trying to increase that recruitment, but retention is a big problem, and we find that women leave the workforce during childbearing and child-rearing years more than any other time in their career. And leaders can acknowledge, accommodate, and advocate for women before they become pregnant, when they become pregnant, and after they have their babies, by understanding what they're going through, understanding the policies, understanding what they're entitled to, encouraging, championing maternity leave, finding light duty assignments, and then accommodating them when they come back to work so that it's not overly stressful or unmanageable to do both. My best piece of advice would be to say yes to every opportunity. Many times I took a position as a consolation prize for not getting promoted, or because they voluntold me to do it or asked me to do it because they needed that person. And even if it wasn't something that I saw for myself, it didn't seem like my career path. At this point in my career, the only thing I'm sure of is that your career won't look like what you thought it would when you were in the police academy. And by saying yes to those opportunities and then taking full advantage of them has blossomed my resume, so that when I did apply for the promotions, that I had things that no one else had because I had said yes to those opportunities, even if it didn't align with what I thought that goal was going to be. I think it's just for me, I'm at a department where there's 3 females for 40 officers. Just being in a room where everybody is a female cop is like being at Disneyland with unicorns and rainbows. It just seems unbelievable. But like everybody said this week, you can't be it if you don't see it. And seeing women in the role that you want to be in, finding those mentors. I met female chiefs this week that I know are going to be an ally. They're going to be a mentor. They've gone through it before me. And even not just things specific to being a female in law enforcement, but they've started that program, they have that template, they dealt with this issue, and having those people that you can reach out to when you work at an agency where you don't have that many mentors just kind of like in your physical proximity is essential. And I think just kind of the celebration of how far we've come, but then also seeing the possibilities, opportunities, and people who have already done it is just absolutely essential to retaining and promoting women in our industry.